What's going on, fellow A-plussers? It is I, your host Adam Perez, back once again with a brand new video today as I'm set to go ahead and get into my top 7 most anticipated films for the remainder of 2022. That's right, since we are in fact at the middle point of this year. It's in fact the beginning of July, literally a day or two away from the release of Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought it would be awesome to go ahead and look into the future. What other movies are certainly coming out for the remainder of the year that we definitely have to certainly look forward to. So I'm gonna hit you with my top 7, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Coming in at number 7, Shazam 2. That's right, the sequel to the previous DCEU film Shazam, starring none other than Zachary Levi, who is in fact set to go ahead and come back and star as the title character once again. And listen, Zachary Levi for me is an actor that continues to grow on me each time I certainly see him in a brand new project, and I really love what he wind up doing with the very first Shazam, a film that I found rather enjoyable, especially considering its smaller scale based off of the other DCEU films that we've had. There was just something really great about the family themes, along with the amazing humor and just fun action that we wind up having that really made Shazam a win for me. And so when I expect from sequels is always the opportunity to go ahead and expand on the lore that they've already created. And when it comes to Shazam 2, I think they're certainly going to do just that. From the DC fandom conventions to what I've heard from directors and the cast and crew, they're really going to be expanding the scope of this particular world that we're in really into something rather epic. And when you've got somebody like Helen Mirren, Lucy Liu, two incredibly talented actresses to come on board to not only be the villains for this particular film also, but just adding their talent to this cast, this certainly feels like a win for me, especially when I also have to look forward to the Shazam family certainly returning, and another little movie dropping later this year, Black Adam, that I'm really hoping has some connective tissues to Shazam 2. So that is why it is number 7 on my list. Going on to number 6 for you guys today. This actually is a Netflix film by the name of Blonde. That's right. This particular film is going to be starring Ana de Armas from one of my favorite films over the past couple of years, and Knives Out. Her stock continues to rise in Hollywood as she's supplanted herself as Marilyn Monroe in this Netflix series. Apparently, this is supposed to be a fictional sort of look at Marilyn Monroe's world, and so I cannot wait to see what this is certainly going to be about. Just based off of the trailer alone, I love just the aesthetics of it, going back to sort of that black and white sort of filmmaking, if you will, and Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe looks amazing. And so for me, I'm honestly really highly anticipating this film, which I believe is set to go ahead and drop this upcoming September. I really cannot wait to see what performance she gives, and I'm always a sucker of learning a little bit more about Marilyn Monroe. So guys, let me know your levels of thoughts in regards to the Blonde movie, but she's going to be coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 on my list today, guys, Black Panther 2. That's right. This is probably the most controversial movie on this list in regards to truly figuring out how the MCU and Marvel Studios is really going to deal with the passing of Chadwick Boseman. So I'm really anticipating this film, one, for that particular reason, but Ryan Coogler's back, who wind up doing the first Black Panther, and he knocked it out of the park. And with Chadwick Boseman no longer here, it will be interesting to see what Ryan Coogler has officially come up with in order to go ahead and push this further. Without Chadwick Boseman, what sort of tribute are they certainly going to do with for Chadwick when it comes to this movie, and what happens with the Black Panther mantle in here, right? We know Letitia Wright's going to be taking an uptick in regards to how much she's certainly utilized on screen, as she plays a much bigger role in this film than she certainly did previous, and we do have some amazing returning cast members also. So I think I've even even seen some concept art this past week of maybe an Ironheart suit, maybe making an appearance in a Black Panther 2 also. So when it comes to the MCU, you know, these movies tend to be rather high on my list, and that's why Black Panther 2 is certainly going to come in at number 5. A lot of questions, a lot of anticipation, and I cannot wait to see where the story goes from here. But Black Panther 2 comes in at my number 5 spot for most anticipated movies for the remainder of 2022. Coming in at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say a small movie, but definitely another Netflix film coming in by the name of The Gray Man. This one stars Chris Evans along with Ryan Gosling, some amazing leading men, probably the most handsome leading men we've got in Hollywood these days. But what really fascinates me about this film, guys, is that it's actually by the Russo brothers. That's right. They not only helped write the script along with Christopher Marcus, I believe, who also helped them do Avengers Endgame, but they're also directing this film as well. There's a part of me that thinks that this might be their first film they've written and directed since their time in the MCU, and the fact that they're not only bringing Chris Evans, who they are very much familiar with from their time over at Marvel Studios as Captain America, but now bringing in, I think Ana de Armas is also in this movie, along with good old Ryan Gosling. When you see the trailer, and you can find the trailer online if you'd like to, guys, it definitely has sort of that Winter Soldier vibe, if you will. So I'm really excited to kind of see with the writing crew and then back once again when it comes to directing behind the camera, can they certainly make movie magic once again? And The Gray Man definitely has my attention, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and check out the trailer for yourself, and I think you'll see exactly why it's number 4 on my list. Going into number 3, guys, Jordan Peele's upcoming film, Nope. Really looking forward to this, guys. Let me tell you something, a secret about myself. I'm a sucker for alien movies, but the concept and the idea of abduction in alien movies do freak me out. And so there's a level that's highly anticipating this, but certainly some worry and some worry along with some anxiety kind of built in for me personally going in to certainly check out this movie. I've been a big fan of Jordan Peele's work from not only Get Out, but Us as well. Regardless of, I think, how you felt about Us's twists and swerves, I still think that they're incredibly solid films, and I really enjoy just his perspective and really what Jordan Peele is trying to bring back to cinema. Like, there is an aspect of like M. Night Shyamalan mixed with a little bit of Twilight Zone that Jordan Peele certainly provides, and really does not have any problems in pushing the narrative, if you will, whether that be societal issues or just being completely real with us as an audience. There is something extremely fun, mysterious, and you're always kind of looking for a twist when it comes to Jordan Peele's movies. And so from all the trailers that I've certainly seen when it comes to Nope, each one continues to get better and better, and I cannot wait to kind of see Jordan Peele's take on an alien film, if you will. UFOs, abductions, it's certainly all there, so it should be interesting to see how it all plays out. So Nope makes it to number 3 on my most anticipated list of movies for the remainder of 2022. Coming in at number 2, guys, a sequel that I think we've been waiting for like maybe half my life right now. It feels like it at times, in good old Avatar 2. That's right, Avatar: The Way of Water is here, set to go ahead and drop this upcoming December, and it's happening. Okay, it is happening. This is not a false alarm whatsoever. This movie is actually dropping. Empire Magazine this past week has had some not only incredible exclusive images, but some amazing exclusive articles really breaking down ideas and concepts of what this particular movie is going to dive into. And I tell you, each time I learn a little bit more about this film, I can honestly see why it's easily one of my most anticipated films for the remainder of this year. I was a big fan of the first Avatar. I think if you went to the movie theaters to certainly check it out for yourself, you probably understand why, especially if you saw it in 3D. Not only technically and special effects was it out of this world, but the universal themes that we all understand definitely live within Avatar. And so to kind of see us having to have waited such a long time for a sequel, and that same length of time passed within the movie, there is sort of an emotional connection now that's kind of been established between me and the Avatar characters to really see how much they've grown, what their lives have been like on Pandora after all this time. What are some of the struggles or maybe even the growth of the family that they have certainly established for themselves, and the continued fight as a family and as a people in the society that they're definitely going to go ahead and have to take on. So again, the more and more I hear of Avatar 2, I continue to be really looking forward to it. James Cameron definitely knows how to create fantastic movies. This guy has not missed yet, it feels like. From two of the top grossing films of all time in Avatar and Titanic, James Cameron just brings validity to any film that he's certainly a part of. And so while Avatar can certainly be the butt of some people's jokes, for me when it comes to Avatar 2, it's been a long time coming, but it's here and I'm highly anticipated it, guys. So coming in at number 2, Avatar: The Way of Water. Coming in at number 1, guys, to go ahead and wrap up my most anticipated films for the remainder of 2022. Drum roll, please. Black Adam. That's right. As long as Dwayne Johnson has been attached to this film, that's about the level of how long my anticipation has been for this movie. I think Dwayne Johnson has done an amazing job in regards to shaping himself into a mega movie star, if you will. He definitely moves the needle in any film that he's certainly attached to. And considering how long he's been attached to Black Adam, you've been able to hear his passion and just exactly what he wants to bring to the character and how impactful he wants this character to be. Each trailer continues to be better and better, really building up my anticipation level for this, honestly. And I think the key for me here, not only just Dwayne Johnson's role as Black Adam, but for me, I'm really keeping my eye on the JSA. That's right, the Justice Society of America. This is our first time getting the opportunity to see a lot of these characters in live action form in regards to the movies, at least. We have seen the JSA pop up in other iterations, whether that be animated, even Legends of Tomorrow as live action for television. But when it comes to movies, Hawkman, Dr. Light, Atom Smasher, Maxima, all of them brand new to the world of DCEU, and I cannot wait to kind of see the history that's certainly built in here when it comes to all of these characters, and to the point to where I am kind of hoping that the JSA, whether it gets its own movie or becomes sort of that new Justice League for the DCEU, certainly going forward, we'll definitely have to see. But I think the idea that they're attached to Black Adam and in this movie showcases to me that they play a very big and pivotal role, and hopefully their impact in this movie will warrant fans to ask for spin-offs or other films from some of these individual characters or a future team up at some particular point in time. So it feels very much like, especially with the direction that Warner Brothers is going in, Black Adam has sort of established itself as a film to really set itself apart from anything else that the DCEU has certainly done. And when they are trying to find their footing and figure out the direction they want to take their cinematic universe, Black Adam honestly could not have come at a better time for Dwayne Johnson, where he's truly now very much feeling like the focal point of not only this movie, but based off of how this movie certainly might end, he definitely may be playing a much significant role going forward. So Black Adam 2, I put Black Adam 2 on my list. Black Adam from Dwayne Johnson and WB is set to go ahead and drop this upcoming October, and it is my most anticipated film for the remainder of 2022. But ladies and gentlemen, those are just simply my top 7. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts. These are just my A+ opinions. I always want to know yours. What other films are you certainly looking forward to? Do you like my list? Would you move some things around? Would you add some things to the list? Definitely go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the live chat or the comment section box below after this video airs. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me here. We'll certainly talk to you later, but in the meantime, do me a big favor, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and keep it A+. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.